Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a really quick update for Deck of Panning. This is a project created by myself and I was inspired by Books with Maddie's Deck of TBR game. She is a booktuber and she plays a very similar game, though she has a physical board as a way to choose which books she wants to read for the month, and I loved that idea and thought it could be a great project pan. The Curse of the July updates continues for me. Life just got so crazy and I haven't made good progress on any of my project pans, so this month's updates have been pretty slow, so I apologize for that. Hopefully next time will be better. I will pop in a picture of what the board is looking like for this month. I'm drawing a new card every single month, whether I meet a goal or not. I'm up to 7 products, I believe, which it's getting to be a lot, but maybe someday I'll get back to down to 5, who knows. Let me just hop right in with my progress. I'm going to start off with the goal I met, and that was for my Joker. Are you joking? I did not want to pan this palette. This is my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, and my goal was to use this 30 times or hit pan. I did use this 30 times now. I mostly used Skimp, Stark, Zone, and Punk. I do have pan in the shade Pop already, and it took me a very long time, so I thought 30 uses would suffice, and I'm excited to put this back in my drawer. For a product that a friend is also panning, I have my Touch In Sol No Poreblem primer. It's just Steph was also panning this. I believe she might have already gone through hers. I can't really make a new line. It would be very close to what is already there, and I haven't really used it that much, to be honest. I have not been wearing my makeup very often lately. I've just been so busy with the kids, being outside in the garden, running around, going to like the wildlife park, and it's just not, I don't want to delay doing those things with the kids while I put on a full face of makeup, so it just hasn't been getting done all that often. I did use that primer just 3 times in the last month. For the most expensive category, I chose my most expensive powder. This is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder, and it looks like it's refilled a little compared to my lines from last time. I only used this product twice since the last update. My goal is to finish both the powder and the primer. For a whole collection roulette, the Kevyn Sculpting powder in the shade Light was chosen for me. My goal is to use this 30 times or to hit pan on it, and in the last month I've used it only 5 times, bringing me up to 25 uses in this project, so this should be easy to roll out next time. But I'm not making very good visual progress on this, so I'm really happy that I am tracking my uses. For a product from a brand I own the most from, I chose the ColourPop Sweet Talk palette. My goal is to use this 10 times and I've only used it 9. So many things are so close, so next month will be really exciting. I do need to use this palette once more. I am wearing it today. It is a beautiful peachy monochromatic mostly palette, but I don't use the pressed glitters. I got the category Oldest. I chose my Oldest liquid lipstick. This is the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick in the shade Melted Fig. It's what I'm wearing today. It's a beautiful purple shade. I've used this twice since the last update for a total of 5 uses. Did I mention I want to use this 10 times? So I'm halfway to my goal. I do want to use this 10 times and I've used it 5 in total. Sorry, I'm going really fast. I snuck downstairs to actually film here instead of in my bedroom with my phone, so I could have my notes while the kids are playing video games, the 2 older boys, and Emmett is napping, and I'm feeling like I'm gonna run out of time any second. So I paused to explain it because that makes sense. Last month I pulled pattern, which means to wear off the embossing or pattern on a product. I chose the Ace Beaute Glimmer Shadow in the shade Cotton Candy. I've used this twice. It is all over my lids today. This is beautiful. I can't even open it. I make sure to put like these types of products on super tight. I haven't had anything dry out like my ColourPop Super Shock shadows that I've had for almost 5 years or anything. So it works for me. You can clearly see that the pattern is still very visible. I just kind of worn away the very rounded part of the domes in the center. This is a very deeply pressed pattern, so I think it's going to take me quite a while, but that's okay. I think it's a beautiful summery shade. Alright, with all that being said, I am rolling out one product and rolling in one other product. I was going to roll one in regardless of whether I met the goal, but I am happy to not making my project bigger and bigger. There's an ant on my ring light. I'm going to be so upset if I just rolled out my Are You Joking and only to get another. While I shuffle, I will again put the game board up for you to see. This is updated every single month around the 10th of the month to give everyone plenty of time to get their updates together. I don't mean to rush anybody. You don't have to pick your products on the 10th or anything. I'm literally filming this on the 20th. It's supposed to be up today, but just in case someone needs to pre-film or anything like that, I try and get it up really quickly. Okay, you see I'm shuffling. I don't know how to do the bridge shuffle. I learned what that was even called through this project. I called it the tent shuffle before. Alright, one card. Can you see that? The Two of Hearts. I feel like I've gotten that before. That is for the prompt wild card, which means it's a free space and I can choose anything that I want. What do I want to work on? Oh my gosh, I wasn't even expecting this. Alright, it took me a couple minutes to figure out what I even wanted to put in. I mean, there are definitely a couple product categories I don't have anything in. Setting sprays, brow products, but I'm feeling crazy. I chose the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. This is a wonderful summertime palette and I have yet to use it this year. I did pull this in my most recent Shop My Stash, but as I mentioned in the beginning, I really haven't been wearing very much makeup and I haven't reached for it yet. But in that Shop My Stash video, I had said I've just been like biding my time and waiting for an opportunity to put this into a project and use it 10 times, like around there. And so that's what I want to do. I'm trading in one palette for another, but technically this is already in my drawers to get some use out of, so I will be visually seeing a little bit less eyeshadow, which is good. I've been really liking putting palettes in, just like the Sweet Talk palette, to use 10 times, and that gives me the freedom to use the entire palette for one look, reach in for a random shade, it doesn't matter, just get use out of this palette 10 times. And I like that a bit more than like Pan Those Eyeshadows style where I have one shade to reach for. I love that project, and having those 5 shades that's working great for me. But in terms of like my other projects, I would rather like have the freedom to use the entire thing. This hasn't been a priority in even though it's in my drawer for Shop My Stash, because it's not in a project. And even still, it would have only gotten used 2 to 3 times before putting it back in my drawer for a while. So I'm really happy to be pulling this out mid to late July. I have all of July and August, and there's even some like warmer tones over here that would be great to bring me into the fall season as well. So I'm going to roll in my BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. If I were a smart and strategic project planner, I probably would put in a gimme product or something like that in for this prompt, but this is what my heart is calling to, so this is what we're going with. It's been a long time since Wyatt has made an appearance on my channel. He used to be my filming buddy when he was younger. Can you say hi to our friends in the camera?
Hi.
Is Max playing video games without you? I hear Max walking around. I wonder what he's doing.
I got that ball.
Alright.
Because we haven't played with it in a long time.
Alright. Okay, the boys are back upstairs now. I wanted to quickly just remind you of my goals for next time. I only need to use the Sweet Talk palette one more time. I just got hair in my face. And I need to use my Kevyn sculpting powder 5 more times to meet my goal. So these will be very easy to roll out. I think these will be the only rollouts for next time. But then I will roll only one more product in for these two and lower the amount of products that are in this project for me, which would be really great, unless, knock on wood, I get the +1 card or something like that. That is everything for today's Deck of Panning update. I still feel really great about this project. It's a ton of fun and I'm really excited about the changes I want to make for 2022. Yes, this project will come back for next year. If you're interested in joining in January, you're of course more than welcome to hop in on any month you like, because the new board is put up on the 10th of the month, and then you can put your intro up on the 20th of whichever month you choose. And maybe instead of doing a finale in December, you can just keep it rolling when everyone else refreshes, or I don't mind if you don't do a finale and just want to like keep it going for as long as you are having fun with this project. If you have any suggestions on how I can make this project better for next year, I would love to hear your feedback. Let me know if you're enjoying this project pan. I've had so much fun creating it and chatting with everyone, watching your videos. If your video did not make it into the YouTube playlist, please do let me know, but there is also a collab link within the spreadsheet that will allow you to add your own videos to the YouTube playlist. Oh, that's a lot of admin. I guess I had to get off my chest. Maybe that should have been in the intro, but that's it for me today. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.